Hello, everybody, and I'm gonna do a drag reading of something that I wrote when I was about 10 or 11. There's no specific date on this book I have, because this was like a whole class, all of the class writing a story, and it got published onto a book, and this was like um, it's got like little books off, and I'm not gonna say my primary school name, and let's see, I'm looking at the back of it. Let's see. All the children should be supported, I guess. And creative way of young minds, indeed. And I'm gonna read mine. Mine is called The 10 Kung Fu Puppies. And let me get to page 52 so I can read this. Okay. Now this is when I used to have these toys when I was little, and I used to play with them and all. So, alright. Okay, let's read it. The 10 Kung Fu Puppies. Once upon a time, there lived 10 dogs: Melissa, Lucky, Elroy, Vicky, Casey, Honey, Jerry, Lady, Jessica, and Maya. They lived in a castle in the capital of France, Paris. One day, the 10 of them were doing their kung fu skills for their next mission. Elroy was playing the guitar on the radio, and Lady and Jessica fell over and landed in the tissue paper. "Whoa!" shouted the both of them. They went outside and were doing swimming pool diving. Jessica and Lady, Elroy's girlfriends, were the judges. Elroy's little 5-year-old sister and he were doing it. Vicky had to go on his back because she hadn't learned how to swim. 6 degrees elevation, 7 degrees up short, he told Maya, his big husky friend. How can a husky come from France instead of Siberia? Fire! Shouted Elroy, and Maya pushed the button. Elroy and Vicky were flying in the air and dived into the pool. Jessica and Lady clapped. They put up the scores. Lady held up 10, and Jessica held up 7.5, which meant 7.5. It was getting cold, and they went inside, and Jerry and his sister Casey were jumping on the trampoline. Prepare for the taste of my revenge, shouted Jerry. You can't beat me for this. Ha ha! Don't make me laugh, shouted Casey. You can't take this, young bulldog, Jerry shouted again. Every Lady and Jessica crept up and shot rockets when Jerry and Casey went high. Whoa! Shouted both Casey and Jerry. Aw, man, yay, ha! Look out, Jerry, warned Casey. Alright, Lady, and just go with the front flips. They didn't notice that Maya tied a rope to the table and tied it to a toy car. Your kung fu is no match for our rockets, said Elroy. Yay, ha! Lady and Jessica heard the toy car's engine. Sneak attack, shouted Maya with a controller with Casey, Vicky, and Honey in the car. Maya made the car drive and pulled the rope from the table, with Elroy and his girlfriends falling off. Hey, that hurt, shouted the three of them. Yeah, shouted Honey. We are done now, Maya. Hey, gimme it, shouted Elroy. Elroy, no need to fight over it, said Maya. Wow, shouted Casey, Vicky, and Honey when the car went all over the place. Give it back, shouted Elroy. Elroy, who says you can have a turn? Asked Maya. Get your mangy paws off it. Scram, shouted the both of them as they heard Vicky, Honey, and Casey screamed. Now whoa, screamed the three of them. Uh-oh, said Elroy and Maya. The car was flying in the air and splashed into the pool. Why didn't the water airbags deploy? Asked Elroy. Casey, Honey, Vicky, don't go into the light. Elroy and Melissa and Lucky dived into the pool and swam to save them. I've got Honey, said Lucky. I've got Casey, said Melissa. My little sister's mouth is filled with water, shouted Elroy. They dragged them out of the water. They went inside and ate some food. This is delicious, said Maya. Vicky, how are you feeling? I'm all right, said Vicky. Lady Jessica and Elroy were eating some spaghetti on a large plate. Lady and Elroy got the same and kissed each other. The alarm was sirening, and the 10 of them ran running outside to find out where to go. I've never run this fast before, said Maya with her hands on her back. Whoa! Screamed Vicky, hanging on to her tail. But suddenly Maya smashed into a window and hit her head. Elroy spotted a pipe to the nasty creatures, Rottweiler and burglars. They jumped in the air and found them. Lady saw electric eel and got shocked. Find Lady, commanded Maya, when Elroy saw Lady lying like she was dead. Guys, shouted Elroy. All of them ran. Then they saw Lady struggling to her feet. You okay? Asked Jessica. We thought you died, said Elroy. They were following Maya and were trying to find them. Get the toy car, commanded Maya with the controller. Maya whistled and said, "Hello, baddies." Maya started the car with Honey, Vicky, and Casey in it. Maya made the car move with Cindy chasing them. "She's going to bite our heads off," screamed the three of them. All of them jumped and kicked the bad guys and were destroyed. They all flew and arrived at the castle. They were watching a competition called the Crash Line Chicken. "I wonder how Ginger is doing," said Maya. Ginger, an orange chicken, was doing the sliding with Casey and Jerry. Ginger was sliding and tripped Maya by the paw. "Ginger, how many times do I have to tell you?" shouted Maya furiously. Casey and Jerry began to slide. Casey started and tumbled over Ginger. Jerry slid on his side and nearly squashed Casey. Lady was putting her ear on Maya's chest. "You aren't being well," said Lady. Ginger was jumping off a balcony. She landed on the ground and on her face. Maya went down and landed on her. The rest jumped and landed on each other. "I can't breathe," muffled Ginger. Lady was doing her salsa dance with Ilroy. Suddenly Sparky and her brother Lucky, the enemies of them, were walking into their place. "Eek!" squeaked Vicky. "Sparky and Lucky?" shouted Ilroy. Ginger saw them and began to attack them by spinning the air with her legs out. Suddenly, Sparky shooted a rocket and hit Ginger in her leg. "If you want a piece of me," shouted Maya. "Yay! Wha!" Then Maya hit both of them in the face, and they both ran away. "Guys!" shouted Honey. Before she said anything else, she tumbled down the stairs. At the end of the story, Lady was lucky that she gave birth to a daughter and named her Miley. She became the Princess of France and became queen when she was 19. That was a gift from her boyfriend Elroy, and that's the entire story. And it's not too good. I mean, I was pretty much like 10 or 11 when I wrote the story. But I'll see you guys next time.